Hi everybody, I'm Phil Black, founder and creator of FitDeck, and today FitDeck Training presents how to create a Navy SEAL workout using FitDecks. In other words, you're either on your way to BUD/S or you're just interested in creating a simulated grinder PT that the BUD/S trainees will do every day during BUD/S training. We're going to talk about that right now. First, let's take a look at what the grinder looks like. You can see these guys doing push-ups. That's an obvious thing that you'll do on the grinder. Here's another, these are old school pictures. These are the dip bars on the grinder. You see the pull-up bars in the background. You're going to do lots of dips. Of course, you can do lots of pull-ups. Here again, pull-up bars at the Naval Special Warfare Center. These are actual photos. And of course, sit-ups. You can see this is the grinder. This is the area, the big area where everyone's going to get together and do this type of workout. So the question is, what's the best way to simulate this kind of grinder PT? Well, I've created two FitDecks that when put together will give you this exact simulation. One of them is FitDeck Bodyweight. That's going to give you bodyweight only exercises that you'll do on the grinder. And the other one you combine them with is FitDeck Navy SEAL, which is going to give you pull-ups and other more advanced exercises. So let's get started. You flip your first card over, which happens to be FitDeck Navy SEAL, and you start off with mountain climber pull-ups. He's going to look at the card, put it down as if the instructor barked out the order, and he's going to do his mountain climber pull-ups. Then he's going to pick another card. This one also from FitDeck Navy SEAL. This one happens to be leg levers. So he's going to get down on the floor and knock out some leg levers. We're expediting it here, so you get the idea of it. Then he's going to take another card from the FitDeck Navy SEAL pile, and this one's going to be iron mics. See how he's got those two decks down? He's going to pick one of them, then switch to the other one. This one's going to be iron mics for a lower leg workout. He's going to go back and forth between the two decks, basically simulating the randomness that you would get on the grinder. Now he's going to do his first bodyweight routine exercise. These are going to be standard push-ups. He's going to knock some of those out. Now he's going to pick another one from the FitDeck bodyweight deck, and he's going to find dips. So he's going to run over to the dip bar. This is literally like the instructor's calling out what you're going to do. You hop up there and start doing dips. This is as close as you're going to get. Then you go back to the Navy SEAL deck. You're going to flip that card, you're going to turn it over, and you're going to do what it says to do. In this case, happens to be crisscrosses. He's going to do that exercise. Then he's going to flip the next card. So in other words, you're simulating an instructor on the podium, flipping a card, and the instructor says, all right, now we're going to do close grip pull-ups. You get up on the bar, do your close grip pull-ups. Obviously, you're going to have other guys there with you, but you get the general idea. You go back to FitDeck Bodyweight. You're going to do some lunges. These are all exercises that you will do. The instructor will call out, and everyone will do as a group. You'll do some lunges. Then you flip the next card. Obviously, you can do as many or as few of these as you want. Go back to FitDeck Bodyweight. We're going to do Chase the Rabbits. This is a favorite one at BUD/S. So he's going to get down there. He's going to start pistoning his legs up and back. So again, go back and forth between these two decks. It's a perfect simulation. You go on and on and on to simulate a Navy SEAL workout. You can find FitDeck Navy SEAL and FitDeck Bodyweight at fitdeck.com. Good luck out there and have fun.